All right, cuz we out here.
What up? What up?
We out here at the Hamilton and Eddins family reunion.
Yes, sir.
I got a couple questions for you.
Okay.
What's your name and what's your legacy family member?
So my name is Kelvin Banks. My legacy family member is Corrine Hamilton Banks. That's my grandmother. And so yeah, so she's been always been instrumental in a lot of people's lives, but certainly in my life. Of her hundreds of grandchildren, I think it's acceptedly known that I'm her favorite or was her favorite. And so there's others that play about it, but everybody really know.
You the favorite?
Yeah, by far. It was. It's like it wasn't even close. It was like I was 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then like the rest. It started about 10 out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What's your earliest memory of our family?
Man, just family being together. So my grandmother, we lived on Manistee by the time I was born. And, while grandma lived here, we lived in the house with her, had an aunt live next door, another aunt lived 2 doors down, the aunt lived across the street. So we grew up around cousins. Our cousins was our first friends.
Okay.
And so just being in that organism of a family, and our family were our initial relationships are. And so just barbecues and holidays and, parties in the basement and spankings and more spankings and, being rambunctious. And I deserve the spanking. So I'm not, yeah, absolutely.
What's a funny or embarrassing family story you remember?
It's kind of embarrassing, but when I was a young cat at my grandma's house, got up in the middle of the night and had to use the restroom, and her friend at the time had a lighter on the bathroom windowsill, and I'm just sitting there on the commode, and I'm just playing with the lighter. The curtains on the window are plastic. Woo! It go up. I'm scared.
Yeah.
I run to get back into bed with my mom, and I'm terrified. So I burned my grandma's bathroom. so it's not funny, but it was embarrassing. Yeah.
All right, last question. What is the best piece of advice you received from a family member, and what was it? And who gave it to you?
Well, my grandma just taught us it's the importance of family.
Yeah.
And I just remember she was just proud, of her legacy and lineage. And my grandmother wasn't the type of say, hey, let me tell you this, let me tell you that. I argued that she had a 6th grade education, but my grandmother was the most wisest person I've ever met in my life.
Amen.
Okay, and so it wasn't as much as what she said, as how she moved. Now, she did say a lot of stuff,
right?
And it made a lot of sense. But for me, I just love how she handled people, how she loved people. Like she exemplified love.
Yeah.
She was love embodied.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like that agape Jesus love. And so that's the kind of, so that's what I carry on. We brought here we came here with love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we told our team. Let's show up in love. Let's walk in love. Let's talk in love. And you felt that love yesterday. You feel that love today. Yet we're eating and all these activities, but you feel the love in the space.
Yeah.
I think it's, for me, I base it on the Bible. The Pharisees tried to set up Jesus, and they asked him a question. They said, what's the greatest of the commandments? He said, love the Lord our God with all our might, all our strength, and all our heart. He said, it's the first. He said, the second is likened unto the first. It's to love your neighbor as yourself. He said, upon these 2 things, all the laws and the prophecies. So basically, you could sum up the whole Bible by loving God, 1, loving yourself, 1.5, and loving your neighbor as yourself. So for the rest of my days, because I'm just resolved to love on people, and it looks different for each person. And that's why I'm very prayerful, like, Lord, how to love on this person. For this person is here, for that person is there. And I just believe if you ask God how to love a person, he will show you.
Okay. All right. I appreciate that, Ken.
Absolutely. Bless you so much. Thank you, baby. All right. Impromptu. I hope it worked.
All right. What is your name and your legacy family member?
My name is Christopher Williams. My grandma is Corrine Banks.
All right. What's the earliest memory you have of our family?
Probably that first family reunion I attended in Birmingham. I think it was like
It was a while ago.
it had to be like 94, 95.
93.
It was not. It was not.
94.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. With the red shirt.
Yeah.
With the red shirt. That's the yeah. So that's the first.
Almost 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's a funny or embarrassing family story you remember? If you can't remember one, it's all good.
I don't know. My grandma telling me she's gonna whoop my ass, but when I was clearly grown, but throwing my cousin in the pool.
Last question. What's the best advice you ever received, and who gave it to you from one of our family members?
Just keep on pushing.
Keep on pushing.
Yeah, just keep on pushing. And I can't remember who told me that, but I know it was part of my family or whatever.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you, cuz.
Anytime.
All right. What's your name and who's your family legacy member?
So my name is Kevin Ford, and family legacy member I believe is Bertha Edwards.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. What's your earliest memory of our family?
Man, that's hard, man. Earliest memory, it'd probably have to be something back in New York, man. I don't know, man. Memories faded. It's been a long time since came to a family reunion.
Like coming to a family reunion.
The last one that I vividly remember was back, I think, in 2013. That was back in Atlanta. So we had the family pull up. Everybody was showing love, and it was mad cool, you know.
Cool. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. What is an embarrassing memory do you remember about the family or family reunion?
An embarrassing memory.
Embarrassing memory or a funny memory.
Okay. A little bit of embarrassing memory, I would say, or funny memory, was the family reunion when we was back in Atlanta. I would say it was probably just everybody getting together. I think we had went over to, it was somebody's house after we went to the hotel, and everybody was playing cards. Everybody was just having a good time, laughing. So not an embarrassing memory. That was more so a just loving memory. The family getting together, and it was cool. It was love.
Awesome. Last question.
For sure.
What's the best advice you ever received from a family member?
Best advice I've ever received from a family member was to keep Christ first. When you do that, everything is in your favor, man. Can't nobody work against you.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you so much.
For sure.
What's your name and legacy family members?
Hey, everybody. This is Leonard Smith. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. My legacy is my dad was Alec Hamilton. He was one of the younger sons of Richard and Irene Hamilton. I currently live in St. Louis and here visiting. Presently, I'm in Houston, Texas for one of the 20-plus family reunions that we've had.
What's your earliest memory of our family?
So my early memory of the family was Uncle Herman David Hamilton and his brother Alec Hamilton taking me to Bessemer, Alabama, and for a vacation, summer vacation of 4 or 5 days, and we stayed at Aunt Tullie's house. Aunt Tullie at that time still had an outhouse in the backyard that we all had to use.
Oh, wow. What is a funny or an embarrassing family story you remember?
Okay, let's see.
If you can't remember one, it's okay too.
One of the family stories, not so much embarrassing, that I like to share with. At Aunt Tullie's funeral, I flew into Bessemer, and the church was packed, and some people had to do the balcony and stand outside. Aunt Tullie was very much loved and appreciated.
Awesome. Last question.
Sure.
What is the best advice you have ever received, and who gave it to you?
Okay. Some of the best advice I ever received came from my dad, Alec Hamilton. Stay in school and work hard. My dad worked at a steel foundry, and it was very hard and cumbersome work. And so I stayed in school and I worked hard, and his advice paid off. One of the greatest men in my life has been the inspiration of my dad, Alec Hamilton.
All right. Thank you so much, cuz.
You're welcome. It's been fun.
He's interviewing me.
Yes. We live. All right. What's your name and your legacy family member?
My name is Alice A. Dunbar, and my legacy family member is Corrine Hamilton Banks.
Yes.
And David Banks.
Yes. What's your earliest memory of our family? Or the family
I think
reunion?
it was in 60-some when we went to our grandfather's funeral.
Okay.
Mama's father.
Okay.
We went to Bessemer or Birmingham to his funeral. And that was the first time I drank a RC Cola.
What's a funny or embarrassing story about the family?
All of them crazy. We crazy as a whole, but we love each other.
Everybody crazy? Okay.
Yep.
What's the best advice you ever received, and who gave it to you?
Keep your head to the sky and look to God for everything. Pray about everything.
Amen.
He's the only one that can help you.
Okay.
So we was told from aunties, uncles, mama, dad, look to God first for everything.
All right. Thank you so much, guys.
You are welcome, and I want to be interviewed again.
What's your name and legacy family member?
Hello, my name is Aaron Mason and Jennifer Mason. That's my wife.
Awesome. What's your earliest memory of our family or family reunion?
Memphis.
Memphis.
That was my first family reunion that I was able to be a part of.
Okay, cool. What's a funny or embarrassing family memory? Or if you don't have one, it's all good.
I don't have one right now. I probably got more to come.
Okay.
But I don't have one right now.
No worries. And what's the best advice you ever received from one of our family members?
The biggest advice I would probably say probably one of the best ones is when me and Jen bought our house.
Mm-hmm.
And Grandma Lucille, when she just gave us some advice on more how to more take care around the yard and things else. But I know she's really into it, very knowledgeable about our yard area.
Yeah.
So it's probably one of the better things I could probably say come on top of my head.
So how to take care of your house?
Yeah, just
like
yard,
don't
just
yeah.
out yard,
Yeah.
things else like that.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. Appreciate you, bro.
No problem.
Yeah. You ready? All right. What's your name and what's your family legacy member?
My name's Jerry Smith,
Millie Smith,
a.k.a. Uncle Jerry.
and my mother was Corinne Hamilton Banks.
Awesome. What's your earliest memory of our family or our family reunion?
The first reunion in St. Louis.
St. Louis.
That
All
was
right.
very, very casual.
Okay.
Same here.
All right. What's a funny or embarrassing family story?
I don't know.
she said
Okay,
she
think
said
of it.
she said you gonna leave. It's okay if y'all can't think of that. It's all good. All right. That's cool. And then what's the best advice you've ever received from a family member?
Put family first. No matter what you do, put family first and mend fences.
Okay. And who told y'all that?
My mama.
Awesome.
And always try to make your family reunion.
Always try to make your family reunion.
Yes,
All
you
right.
never know how long we're going to be here.
That's right. Look at the back of our shirts.
Yes. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Good job.
Right. Who do we have here? What's your name and who's your family legacy member?
My name is Freddie Dunbar. I'm associated in the family of Alice Banks Dunbar, mother name of Corinne Banks, father of David Banks.
Awesome. What's your earliest memory of our family or family reunion?
The earliest memory of the first family reunion, we went to St. Louis, and Herman was one of my good friends. God rest his soul, he's not here right at this time, but he was a great man, a great cook.
Yeah, we definitely miss Uncle Cousin Harry. What's a funny or embarrassing family story you remember?
Best moment, and I wouldn't say it was embarrassed. Anything go wrong, anyone try to manipulate the family or anything like that, Corinne Banks would be the first one there. When she left her house, she had a purse in her hand and a 38 on the side. But she was a beautiful lady, I really enjoyed the conversation we used to have together. I used to be at work sometime and stop by when her and I would have coffee and breakfast. I miss those moments.
Yeah.
Very special lady.
Yeah. And what's the best piece of advice you ever received, and who gave it to you from our family?
The best thing I received is about family. That's the most important thing, and I grew up with a large family, and I married into a large family because the family I came, my mother, she only had 3 kids, but when I married into a family of 16, oh man, it was a blessing. And I love them all, and I continue to wish the best for everyone in this family, and I'll pray and hope this family reunion continue to grow, and the young generation that's taken and that's Oh man.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
God rest the dead of all the ones. And we have one more special young lady that is still here, the only auntie.
Yes.
The only auntie.
Yeah.
And God rest
Ain't many.
her.
Yeah.
Ain't many.
Yeah.
She's a very special lady and very wise. I love to hear her when she was talking and explaining different things to her. You know, I love her, and I hope to see her again.
Amen. Thank you so much. All right, you say you got a funny story?
I went to one of the family reunions with the Bankses, and I was involved in getting kicked out of the La Quinta Inn. They've been banned from the La Quinta Inn, especially Lily and her family.
Okay, which one was this?
This is La Quinta Inn.
In what city? What city?
And what city was we in? Y'all got kicked out that hotel. Alabama. It was in Alabama.
Alabama. It was in Alabama.
And it was Lucille's family that did it.
Okay.
Lucille.
All right. Thank you. Hold on.
We got kicked out. It was Jared's fault though, because he was
Yeah. Well, okay. Oh, he only told half. He only told half the story.
That's a lie.
No, go ahead. Let her tell it.
Marry our sister, so we just had to let him stay in the family. Yeah, we wanted to throw him out, but it wasn't no time to throw him out. Said Lily was in love with him.
Oh, that's what really happened.
Got kicked out.
And she been in love for 36 years. Thank you very much.
All right. Who am I here with today?
Sandra and
Dwayne
Hewins. Cool. And what legacy member are you connected to?
Corinne Hamilton.
Okay, awesome. What is the earliest memory you have of our family or even our family reunions?
An early memory of the family that I have is my grandmother and my aunts watching soap operas during the day. They would make us go in the house, is what they would say. Or go in the basement.
Yeah.
So that they could watch their stories.
Watch the next stories. Okay. Awesome.
The earliest memory I have is also the same thing. Coming over there, visiting family members, which me and her have family members in common from my dad's side. Some of them married into the family. Also having to go in the basement and not be around the grown-ups.
Watching stories. They was on there watching stories.
If they was talking.
If they was talking.
On Sundays, that was usually on Sundays when everybody came over to visit my grandma and the kids had to go in the basement.
Okay. What's a funny or embarrassing family story you remember?
I just talked to my mom about this one, and she was telling me about one time we teased her about this. My grandmother said something to her. She said something back, and she didn't like it. So my mom got mad and jumped in her car. We called it the Coupe-mobile. Grabbed us up and left. We still laugh at her about that.
What? Okay. And then what's the best piece of advice you ever received from a family member? And who was that family member?
Go ahead and tell it.
The best advice I got from my grandmother was only hoes answer the blows.
What?
What does that mean?
Yeah.
I mean, a guy cannot come outside, pull up, and blow for you to come out.
Only hoes.
He needs to come to the door and ask for you properly.
Okay. Only hoes answer the blows.
That's it.
Okay. Now I'd assume you weren't blowing. You wasn't blowing her.
Okay. I knew better because I've been knowing her my whole entire life.
Okay. So you knew you had to get out the car.
No doubt.
Yeah. Only hoes answer the blows. That's a good one, ain't it? That's a great one. Hey, thank y'all so much.
All right.
All right. Who am I speaking to?
My name is Myrtle Hewins.
All right. And who are you connected to?
I'm connected by Corinne Banks.
Corinne Banks? All right. And what's your, sorry, I throw this little lighter. I'm trying to make it a little lighter. But anyway, what's your earliest memory of our family or our family reunion?
My earliest member of our family was in 1951.
1951. Okay, you gotta tell us about it. Come on, what happened in 1951?
Well,
hold the mic up a little bit.
I was 4 years old.
Okay.
In 1951, and I remember my mom and dad, my grandparents, and then from then on.
Okay. All right. Do you know a funny or embarrassing story about the family?
Well, we don't want to embarrass them, do we?
Or a funny? You got a funny story? Anything? Some people talk about, guns. How family members carry guns. And
Oh
stuff.
yeah, that's a funny story.
Okay.
Now, yeah, my mother used to carry
She used to carry a pistol with her?
yeah.
Okay. And then what's the greatest piece of advice you got? What's the greatest piece of advice you got?
No matter how mad you get at your family member, you should be able to go to that person and discuss, and first of all, find out what it's about. Because half of the time, you don't even know yourself. So find out what it's about and try to fix it.
Amen. Amen. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, who am I sitting here with?
I am Teresa Williams, maiden name Teresa Banks.
All right.
I am the daughter of Alice Banks Dunbar and the granddaughter of Corrine Hamilton Banks.
Awesome, awesome. What's your earliest memory of our family? Or our family reunion?
I remember the first family reunion we had in St. Louis.
Okay.
I was there. I actually was there watching my mom and them playing it.
Okay.
And my aunties wanted this so bad for the family to come together and start off family reunions.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how this came about.
Yeah, awesome. Do you have a funny or embarrassing memory of our family?
Oh, I can give 100 of those. Let's see. I can't think of one right now.
No worries if you can't think of one.
Yeah, I can't think of one.
If you remember one, you can always come back to me.
But trust me, it's been plenty.
And what's the best piece of advice you ever received from my family? And who gave it to you?
I would say my grandma.
Okay.
The best piece of advice she ever gave us before she passed away here was to always keep family first and to keep family close, no matter what.
Okay. Put family first and keep family close.
Yes.
Awesome. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, cuz.
You're a very welcome cousin.
Oh, you're going to be awesome. You're going to be awesome. All right. Who am I here with today?
You're here with Patricia Ann Hamilton Johnson.
Awesome. And who are you connected to? What family member? What legacy family member?
Ida Mae Hamilton Lark is my mother.
Awesome. What's your earliest memory of our family, or what's your earliest memory of a family reunion?
Family, when I was living in Northport, Alabama, and I think it was Aunt Corrine and Aunt Tula came down. I was a little girl to visit us. But the one for the reunion, I think it was the person I went to was in Detroit, I believe.
In Detroit?
Yeah. I'm in my 60s, so I can't remember.
Yeah, no worries. I was talking to Leonard, and we was talking about how like the one of the first ones was like 30-some years ago. So if you can't remember, it's all good.
And I can't.
It's all good. What is the best? Oh, I'm sorry. What's a funny or embarrassing story that you remember? You ain't got one. It's no big deal.
Funny, probably. We did the reunion in Tuscaloosa. And all the sisters, and you know them sisters, it take much for them to be at each other. And somebody said something, and somebody else said something else, but it was all in fun. And it was really funny because they was at each other, but in a fun way.
Yeah. What's the best piece of advice you got from a family member?
I'm thinking it was my mom. Yeah, because I've been around her 60-some years. And it would be to treat people the way you want to be treated.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Coming live from the Hamilton and Eddins Family Reunion 2025. Who are we here with today?
Shonda Hamilton.
Sean Hamilton. And what legacy member are you connected to?
Ida Mae Lark Hamilton.
Ida Mae Hamilton. Okay.
Yes.
All right. What's your earliest memory of our family or our family reunion? What's the earliest memory you have?
Oh my gosh.
That one put everybody on the spot.
Yeah. I guess I think it was when we was in Tuscaloosa. I can't remember the year, but it was a family reunion that we did in Tuscaloosa.
Tuscaloosa. All right. Yeah. And then do you have a funny or embarrassing memory of our family? That you can share. That's okay to share. Some people don't have one. It's all good.
Yeah, and I don't.
Last question.
Okay.
What's the best piece of advice you got from a family member?
Oh my gosh. The best piece of advice that I got for our family members is definitely keep God first. And then I would say to always be there for each other.
Oh, amen. Thank you so much, guys. All right. Who am I here with today?
You're with Shanisa Hamilton. I'm the daughter of Patricia Hamilton Johnson and the granddaughter of Ida Mae Hamilton Lark.
Yes, yes, yes. What's your earliest memory of our family or our family reunion?
It had to be the one in Tuscaloosa.
Tuscaloosa?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you have a funny or embarrassing story about our family that you can share? That's safe to share. Huh?
Why you say safe to share?
I don't know. You know, so you might not want to put it out there.
I don't have one.
You ain't got one. If you think of one later, come back to me. And then, what's the best piece of advice that you got from a family member? And who was that family member?
Okay, it's from my mom, Patricia Hamilton Johnson, and family is first. Family comes first.
All right. Thank you so much, cuz. All right. Who are we here with today?
Yo, this is Charles. You can hear me in the mic?
Yeah.
Right, this is Charles Banks.
Yep.
Yeah, Charles Banks.
Awesome. And who are you connected to? Who's your legacy family member?
So my grandmother is Bertha Edwards.
Okay.
Daughter of Corrine.
Okay.
Great grandmother.
Okay.
Brothers here and all that good stuff.
Awesome.
What's the second question?
The second question is, what is your earliest memory of our family or the family reunions?
So they used to do the family reunion back in the day, like in the 90s and all that, like in like St. Louis and all that. So this was, I was like in junior high school, and we used to dress up for the banquet.
Yeah.
So I threw on this gold, it was like this gold shirt.
Yeah.
It was crazy. It was a great time. First time going to the banquet.
Awesome.
It was wild.
Awesome. Do you have a funny or embarrassing memory about the family?
Yeah, the first time coming down to going to Alabama and Birmingham, Uncle Bubba house and all that was mad hot. So being from New York, it's just like, so I wasn't used to that heat.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, I'm trying to go inside.
Yeah.
And Uncle Bubba and Grandma Corrine was like, nah, the kids go outside. So they're like, yo, makes you go outside. I was like, all right, you get used to it. And yo, I kind of got used to it after a while. So it was okay.
All right, last question. What's the best piece of advice you got from a family member?
For a family member?
Yeah, from a family member.
Just stick with it. You know, I was doing, especially 2 years ago, trying to just build my business up.
Yeah.
And a couple people was just like, yo, stick with the plan. If it's working, great. If it's not, just move on. Don't be afraid to move on.
Yeah.
And that was been life teaching for me, because it's like starting new businesses, starting new jobs. So life is good right now.
Yeah. Hey, I appreciate you, cuz.
No doubt.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. All right, who am I here with today? Live from the Hamilton and Eddins family reunion. Who am I here with today?
Janisha.
Janisha. And who are you connected to, Janisha?
Myrtle.
My
grandma.
All right. And then, what's your earliest memory of our family or our family reunions?
Earliest memory?
Yeah.
Oh, the St. Louis.
St. Louis? You was at St. Louis? Wow.
When I was little, my daddy had just came back. I was a baby.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we had fun. In the kickball games, when everybody used to play kickball.
Yeah, we did used to do that,
We had the kickball, so it was nice.
What's a funny or embarrassing family story?
When me and my cousins got a whooping for playing with blackberries and berries in my grandma's backyard, and we got caught.
Okay.
RJ, just know that it was your fault we got caught, because you went in the house like this. Everybody else was like this.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Right. You still ain't forgave me for that.
Still love you.
But you ain't forgave me for it.
But it was your fault we got a whooping.
Yeah. All right, last question. What is the best piece of advice you got from a family member?
To keep God first.
Keep God first. Amen. Thank you so much, because I told you it was going to take 2 minutes. All right, who am I here with today?
Calvin Hewins.
All right.
Grandson of Corrine Banks.
There we go.
Son of Myrtle Hewins Banks.
There we go.
Also known as Tot.
All right. Appreciate you. All right, what's the earliest memory you have of either our family or our family reunions?
Earliest is the St. Louis family reunion.
Okay.
That Herman threw the first time.
Yeah.
Yep, so that's the earliest memory.
All right. And then, do you have a funny or embarrassing story to tell about our family?
A funny story? Nah, nothing that I could. Not really.
Okay. A lot of people been talking about how your grandmother carried a gun
That wasn't funny, but she always carried it. She made a mistake and brought 2 separate guns to church. One of our purse was heavy. She had 2 38s in there.
Yeah, everybody said a 38 too. That's what they said. Okay, okay, that's true.
Yeah.
And then my last question for you: what's the best piece of advice you got from a family member?
Show up at the reunion so everybody can get to know you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not expensive. Just show up.
Yeah,
Get to know people. We want to see you. Even if we don't talk to you, we like to see you.
Right.
And that's all we want to do is just see you. We ain't got to get along. We just want to see you.
Yeah, show up.
Yep, show up.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Yep.
That's a big one. Thank you so much, guys.
Yep. All right.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
Yeah, no problem.
Right. Who am I here with today?
You are here with Monique Millich.
All right.
My grandmother is Corrine Banks.
Awesome.
My mother is Alice Dunbar.
Awesome.
Now what else
Awesome.
am I supposed to say?
Awesome. All right, what's your earliest memory of our family or the family reunion in general?
The earliest memory of the family reunion, I would say, was probably the first one in St. Louis, I believe.
First one in St. Louis.
That was the red and black shirts, right? I think so.
Is that Alabama or St. Louis?
It was St. Louis. I think it started in St. Louis.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So I would say that's my earliest memory.
Okay.
Of family reunion.
What's a funny or embarrassing story you remember about our family?
Funny or embarrassing story.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. You know, many come to mind, but I believe it is inappropriate for me to say that here on this recording here. My mom will kill me.
Okay.
So I'm going to keep it cute.
You gonna
I'm
keep
going to
it-
keep it kosher.
You gonna keep it PG?
Absolutely.
All right,
Not
all right.
only PG, I'm going to keep it copacetic.
Keep it to yourself.
I'm going to keep it
All
to
right.
myself.
Many people have skipped that question. No big deal.
Right.
And my last question: what is the best advice you received from a family member? Who was that family member?
I would say the best advice I received was from my favorite aunt, my Aunt Bertha. And I believe we were at the family reunion in Birmingham, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
But this is the advice that she has given me since I've been a little girl.
Mhm.
I would not say it exactly how
No,
she
go
said it
ahead
to
and
me.
say it, go ahead.
Absolutely not. My mom would kill me. But I would say that she said to me, not in these terms, it's pretty now. Forget them all, be who you are, and move on. You gotta focus on what's positive. You can't worry about the negativity that people are dealing with in their lives. That's not your problem.
Amen.
So be the best that you can be, and don't be ashamed of who you are. Live in your truth, live in your greatness, and forget the rest.
Amen.
But of course, she said it to me far more graphic than that.
Right.
Far more raw than that. But that's what she said.
All right. Thank you so much, cuz.
Thank you.
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Right. What it do?
Reporting live from Houston, Texas, the Hamilton and Eddins family reunion.
Right. 2025.
2025.
Hey, who am I here with right now?
This is Demetria from Detroit.
All right. Who's your legacy member? Who's your mama, your
My
grandmama, your
mother
great
is
grandma?
Myrtle. My
All right.
grandmother was Corrine Banks
All right.
Hamilton.
All right. Who's your great grandmother?
I have no idea. Oh, I think her name is Irene.
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 Yeah.
I didn't
That's
know
all
that.
of our. That's all.
That's all of our great-grandmothers.
Yeah, we all come from the
Shout
same.
out to Irene.
Right. She would. Hey, we wouldn't for her. We wouldn't be here.
We wouldn't be here.
All right. So, what is your earliest memory of our family, or even like the family reunion?
The earliest memory I think I have of the family reunion,
Mhm.
I believe, I don't remember the year, but I remember going to Romulus to Aunt Mary's house. And we were having a family reunion choir.
Yeah.
And we were at her house
Yeah.
practicing for the family reunion choir.
Yes.
And that reunion that year was actually, it was in St. Louis.
Yeah.
So that must have been like the first one I remember.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
had we had a couple of rehearsals. I remember at her house. And I think we had a rehearsal at Aunt Man Lee house.
Yeah.
And we were getting ready for the family reunion. We had a little choir. I remember I led a little song.
You remember your song?
I really don't.
Do you have a funny or embarrassing memory about our family that you want to share? It might not be, you know what I'm saying? Some people ain't, they don't have ones that they can share. So you can skip that question if you.
I remember us at, I don't know where we were, but I remember us having a pool fight.
Uh-huh.
And everybody was throwing each other in the pool, clothes on.
Ooh.
Like this was like people on the sideline just
Lord.
watching the kids.
Yeah.
And they just started throwing each other in the pool.
Oh, wow.
Fully dressed, shoes on.
This is at a family reunion?
This at a family reunion.
Oh, Lord.
I can't remember what state we were in that year, but they were throwing each other in the pool fully dressed.
Wow.
It was getting real raunchy.
Raunchy?
They was getting real serious. I'm like, let me stand back because I can't swim and I got my clothes on.
Right.
But they did not care.
Nah,
so that was a good memory.
All right, my last question for you. What's the best piece of advice you got from a family member and who gave it to you?
I don't know who gave it to me, my mom or my dad, but I was always raised to stay close to my family.
Amen.
Like every other year, I'm at a family reunion. Like this year is my mother's side.
Yeah.
Next year, I'll be at my dad's side.
Okay.
My parents always raised us to always know our family, always stay close to our family. So me and my siblings, we still do that to this day.
Amen. Family's important.
Family's important.
Amen.
Family of everything.
Right. Hey.
Peace out.
Yep. Thank you so much.
All right, good evening. I guess I'll be the last interview. I feel remiss to not. I interviewed everybody else, so I should probably jump on here too and give my thoughts on things as well. My name is Pierre Rice. My mom is Priscilla, and my grandmother is Mary Helen Hamilton Madison. Nobody calls my grandmother Mary. It's May. My grandfather May. Everybody May Helen. That's how we go. That's how we address her. That's how we call her Nana. Most of my cousins in there, we all called her Nana. Nana. So anywho, so that was my grandmother. My earliest memory of the family and the family reunion was probably Birmingham for a lot of different reasons. For one, it was first time I ever flew in a turboprop plane. Strange story, but we flew into Atlanta. We flew from Detroit to Atlanta, and then we flew from Atlanta to Birmingham. And it was the first time I ever flown in a really, really small plane. So that was a new experience for me. And then the whole Birmingham reunion was just such a vibe that I just never had experienced before. So that was pretty cool. A funny memory that I have of my family or in the family reunions is it was just interesting to see my grandmother and to see her around her other brothers and sisters, because all my life when I saw my grandmother, like she was completely like my grandmother, like there was this hierarchy, like da 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 da. And when I saw her around her brothers and sisters, like I saw her as, like, to be honest, I saw her as a human being, but I saw her as a sister. I saw her as somebody who, her and her sisters were, they could be catty. They were brothers and sisters. They had sibling rivalries. They had little things, but not in a mean or negative way, but just as like, she's a real person who was like, yes, she was my grandmother, but also long before she was my grandmother, she was somebody's, daughter. She was somebody's sister. She was somebody's, and so it was just awesome to see her in that moment. And for the last question, which is like, what is the greatest thing I ever learned? I learned so many things from my grandmother. I learned life is long. And so, sometimes people say life is short, but that's not true. Life is long. And so, like, enjoy every moment that you have, because it's a long journey, and why go through life miserable? Another lesson my grandmother always taught us is food is love. Make a meal. My grandmother loved to cook and do things for other people, and so I guess also like service is love. I guess that was one of her things. My grandmother always taught us to embrace different cultures and embrace different people. Don't just get stuck with one people. I guess network with a lot of different people, because like you never know when you may need somebody. And you know, the last thing my grandmother taught me, which I guess kind of goes back to the second thing, was just love. Love, you know, love on people, love, you know, love life, love everything. You know, love is the greatest. And so, you know, those were the big lessons that I definitely can say that my grandmother taught me. I also just like to end this just saying, like, I'm very grateful and thankful for all of the people who allowed me to interview them today, and all the people and all of the different things that they said. Like, I was so blessed to hear so many different stories about our family, and I'm so looking forward to putting these pieces together and giving that piece back. But like, so many interviews really blessed me, and so many interviews were just so touching. Like, you know, like a couple people interview almost cried, and other people's interviews were like inspirational, but all of them were like so important and so necessary. And I learned something new about people today that I never even knew. And I just thought that was just amazing. And I'm so thankful for all the people who've done that. So thank you all for you know, allowing me to interview you. Thank you all for being so honest and so from the heart. And I really appreciate everyone. Anyway, let me end this while it's still going good. Good night and God bless.